and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander earlier, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of déjà vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the passages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I'm alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. The Guinea Piggery says, just tuned in and I hadn't heard of this game before, so I checked out the blurb on the Steam page. Damn, this sounds intriguing. It is really good. I highly recommend it. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing, but I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls from me there in the mine. Right. Well, we now have mineshaft access. Oh, I didn't mean to. Let's equip the flashlight. All right. Guess what we got? Frickin' mineshaft access. Used administrator's key. It's the mineshaft elevator controls. If she is still alive, she is probably there. Take the elevator to the mine. Don't mine if I do! Yep, never mind. I know you're here. I've done this countless times before. You don't belong here. Hey, Freytail, how are you doing? So, for everybody joining us, this is Signalis. Rat attack. Okay. So this is Signalis. Ooh, no map data. It is a PS1 style survival horror. And if this looks at all interesting to you, if this looks at all up your alley, that it might be something you want to check out, I would implore you to duck out of the stream and go play it for yourselves. It's on Game Pass. It's $20 on Steam. I highly recommend checking it out. So if you are wary at all of spoilers, well, we're not going that way. Very spoilers, says Princeton. But otherwise, you're all very, very welcome. Kind of already seen a bunch of this, so I'm not too worried, but I want to say hi anyway. Finished Cultic after having bought it by your recommendation. Oh, fantastic. How did you enjoy that? How good was that soundtrack? Oh, hello. High-powered mining lasers. They're too large and heavy for me to use. Loved every part of it. Princeton says, Ghost Song tomorrow, and I don't know what to play in the meantime because I don't want to buy a new game to put down immediately. How much time do you have to play a game before tomorrow? Because I could recommend a couple of short ones if you want. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tab out. Let's take a look at my curator page. See what's on sale. That might be on the shorter side. Oh, excuse me. Reminds me of the Giant Causeway. That's basalt, right? I think you're correct there. So if you're not following my curator page, I'm going to link it here. You should definitely check it out. And so on the specials, you have a couple of very interesting things. Donut County. Six hours, give or take, depending on how long the stream goes. Okay, so Donut County is, you would finish that in a single sitting, kinda. Wouldn't 2 or 3 hours for Donut County. Phenomenal game, really fun. Frog Detective 3 just came out just the other day. No, last week. Came out the same day as Signalis. I played that in about 3 hours. Really fun. In fact, all of the Frog Detective games. Oh, if you are on Game Pass, the Frog Detective games are all on there. So that's my recommendations for, you know, whatever. If you want to check out a game between now and tomorrow. Frog Detective is wonderful, says Lucid Fuge. Yeah, they're really good. Right, let's if you've seen one Frog Detective, you haven't seen them all, and you know exactly how it works. Nothing else around here in the dark corners, is there? No. I might need another bio break for a moment. In a